Coach Ivy, you sent me the notes on her. 170 and 27 all time at TVCC. Take that number.
How good is that?
I mean, you'll take that all day long.
And played in 2 national championship games.
Sure. Yeah, 21 and 23. And I don't know if anyone in Region 14 gets the most out of their squad as she does.
And here's the thing about it. We talked about that 18-game winning streak to end the 19-20 season. She inherited the squad at mid-season and won 18 straight.
Yeah, that's in itself.
As interim head coach.
As an interim. You want me to what's the word I'm looking for here? Oh, you want me to try out an interview for the job? Okay, 18 straight. That'll do.
That's a pretty good resume she put forward. Yeah.
Final moments here before Stephanie Gady takes over. I'm looking forward to this one, Benny.
I am too, Tim. And we kind of blew by the volley for cure play for pink out game, but it's such an important thing. And having lost my mother to breast cancer 10 years ago, but there's hardly anyone that's not affected by it at some point or another. Yeah,
we definitely want to take a moment to highlight and celebrate all the good things being done.
And now we'll turn it over to Stephanie for the pregame ceremony.
Today, the Trinity Valley Lady Cards and the Paris Junior College Dragons are playing for more than just a win. Join us for the Play for Pregame as we raise more than $1,000 to fight breast cancer, honor survivors, and support the cause. Every dollar makes a difference. Support the Lady Cards and help us play for those who can't. Together, we play for Pregame. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Gentlemen, remove your head covers as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Great job, like always, by Jeff Deboes with the national anthem, our director of bands here at Trinity Valley Community College. Now we'll have the starting lineup for the Parish Dragons. 11 and 10 overall, 3 and 3 in conference play, coming off an 88-49 win over Angelina. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year. They will wrap up the season later on in March at the final regular season game of the season for both teams. Paris comes in shooting 38.1% from the floor, which is trouble. Yeah, that might be trouble. They're shooting 67% from the free throw line, and they're averaging 27.5. Shooting is 27.5% from three-point range, and they're making 3.6 three-pointers a game. Neither team is really built on the three-pointers, Tim, because the Lady Cardinals are only hitting basically 4 per game.
Yeah, and at that 29%, so not shooting a whole lot of them.
And now the starting lineup for your Lady Cardinals. 19-2 overall, 6-0 in conference play, having won 18 straight. Celeste Ward out of Wiley East High School is averaging 8 points a game. She's a freshman out of Dallas, Texas. Taylor Day Davis is averaging 6.8 points a game. We saw her have a big 16-point quarter in the last home game. Noma Alazar is averaging 6.1 points a game, and she's been really a force inside for the Lady Cardinals. Malaysia Smith has been one of the most consistent performers for the Lady Cardinals out of Dallas, Texas. She's averaging 10.5 a game. And Malaya Jones, just an all-around, maybe the best point guard I've seen in the league this year, is averaging 12.7 points a game, 4.3 assists, and she's got a team-high 25 three-pointers. Folks, it is a Saturday afternoon in Athens, Texas. It is Region 14 Conference basketball. It is Trinity Valley. It is Paris. And with the play-by-play, it is Tim Howard.
Thank you, Benny Rogers. And don't miss the fact that MJ, not only is she all of that and more on the floor, but she's got the matching elbow grab there. Look at that. Perfect pink, ready to go. Balling for the cure today. I love it. How about this afternoon? I mean,
we got a lot going on. We got the softball playing a doubleheader at home day on the Cardinal Sports Network. You can watch our buddy Tom Sherman, Stephanie Ferris calling that for you at 4 o'clock on the Cardinal Sports Network on our YouTube channel. But right now we got Lady Cardinal basketball, the hottest team in the nation, on the floor right now.
Nomu Alizor ready to jump in the center circle for the Cards. And see how they start this here. Ready to roll on this beautiful Saturday afternoon in East Texas from Historic Cardinal Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity Valley. Of course, Leon Spencer Court. Cards with the control and trying to go across the left side. It'll be Taylor Davis working quickly. They get it down low. Nomu up strong and buckets to start it.
Perfect start for the Lady Cardinal offense. Get the ball down low to Nomu, and she knocked it in.
Boy, that is hard to defend.
You can see what Parrish tried to do defensively at the very start. They double-teamed Malaya out front with the ball.
Yeah, they immediately attacked on that as the Cards ready for that. Long three left side, way off the mark. Nomu had a shot at it, but it's actually Taylor Davis that squeezes it. Here comes MJ over on the left side. Good ball movement. Nomu out to Solis. Solis, little jumper is money on the way, and it's a quick 4-0 start.
Nice movement to push the ball over to her right hand and put up a little soft jumper.
So Lady Cards off to a quick start out of the blocks here. You mentioned we got softball going on. We got the men's game coming up after this one this afternoon. A lot in Athens, Texas today. Partially blocked inside. Fight for the ball. And it's going to be tied up. That will remain Lady Dragon basketball.
Alizar took what looked like to be a wide open shot and made the shooter switch the shot up, and she missed the shot.
Yeah, that's great footwork down in the paint.
Lady Cardinals decked out in those nice-looking gray uniforms they've been playing in like the past 3 home games.
Hey, the way they're rolling, I may not get any more tied. I may not wash a uniform. They may be another block inside. Here come the Lady Cards. MJ, nice entry level kick out on the way. Thought about a 3. Play, being patient. Still plenty of time on shot clock. Skip pass over Ward, right side. Tried to go back door or down low on the low block.
Yeah, Taylor anticipated what Noma was going to do, and Noma didn't make the move she thought she was going to make.
Nice bucket on the other end this time as the Dragons are on the board. That's Genevia Fisher. And still, here they come back the other direction.
Yeah, poor execution on offense the last 2 times the Lady Cardinals have had the ball.
Well, that is way off the mark. So that's one that Mac would love to have back.
I don't think straight up Parrish is going to beat the Lady Cardinals, but if you give them help like that with poor execution, you can make an underdog stay in the game a lot longer.
Good point. Here they come up the floor. Working over right side. Shot is good. Count that one for Lay Smith.
I will say this, Parrish has come out with a very aggressive defensive game plan thus far. They're attacking the ball.
Yeah, they are. They're trying to get out and make the Lady Cards adjust and modify. Tough D fights through a screen and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Cardinals. Lay got a left hand on it, knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah, Poindexter went strong on the drive, saw her post player breaking towards the goal and tried to deliver a pass, but there really just was enough room to get that ball in there.
Well done. See if they can defend here with 9 on the shot clock. Shot clock's not moving. Now it is.
Now you can't leave that wide open. That's a mid-lane jumper you can't allow.
Yeah, that's too easy there. So they make it a 6-4 ball game.
See, Parrish jumped out in full court pressure too.
Making the Cards work. There's MJ on the baseline up top to Solis. Good ball movement.
Great ball movement.
All around the floor. MJ for 3, not there. Nomu couldn't track it down. Rebound.
Chance for Parrish to get the tie.
Yeah, Geneva is able to get that one before Nomu climbed up and grabbed it. Close out up top by Taylor Davis. Oh, Nomu with no doubt on
reject.
Nomu says, let me handle that for you. Return to sender, if you will.
Yeah, got a FR by her name, Tim.
I like that. And she's getting better.
You can see it. You can absolutely see it. From how the season, once the season started to now, no question how much better she's gotten.
Yeah, and she's, even...
and she had some injury issues early on, too, as I recall.
And I'll say this, she's even getting better, as the game goes along.
Well, she's got that long frame on her and that wing arm span that's just incredible.
Yeah, she's really coming into her own. Almost knocked away on the sideline over there. Great D from Solis. Day Davis up top working. 5 on the shot. Off the glass. Well, never really connected. That's a rebound for Alizor.
Good defense.
Pushing all the way to the bucket. Gives way to Solis. Solis trapped in the corner, and a whistle and a foul coming here.
But you see what Parrish is doing. They are doubling the ball pretty quickly in most situations, and certainly going to trap it in the corner anytime Solis gets trapped in the corner like that.
Interested to see how the Lady Cards will attack from there.
And you got to have an answer. There's no question.
Yeah.
You got to do something that makes them uncomfortable doing that and get them out of that.
Because they will continue to do it. 2-point ball game here. 6:07 to go. First period of play here. Ballin' for the Cure Day. Decked out in pink. All proceeds going. There is a big 3.
That's how you make a defense uncomfortable right there.
Yes, indeed. MJ for 3. Says, I'll loosen that up for you.
That's her 26th three-pointer on the season, Tim.
Stoppage of play here. 5:53 left here in the first. As a little clock malfunction they're going to talk about here with, you see the QR code on the screen there. You can
scan that, you can make a donation to on behalf of the college to the Play for K Fund. Yes.
Fantastic. So make a mental note on that and then step up. Appreciate you. Thank you in advance for that.
Trying to raise $1,000, which should be easily done because the college's fans have always been so generous in donating to this Play for K Fund.
Jamie Poindexter to inbound for the Lady Dragons. So back to action here. 5-point advantage, Trinity Valley after that big 3 from MJ moments ago. Wow, point blank range and coming through with nothing to show.
Oh,
measures her steps and doesn't finish, but the rebound put back not there. Nomu missing at that time.
2 point blank shots right there. They missed him.
Ward to start it and then followed up by Nomu. That was one of the things that we've beaten the drum on again and again. And it's just one of those deals that they've got to find a way as this season goes along. Shot on the way, not there, no move. Over the back, not there.
It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Wilcox.
So Wilcox last to touch it for the Lady Dragons.
Full court pressure coming now from the Lady Dragons.
Solis saying, let me take that ball. Coach Abby says, go on down the floor. Let's set it up. Good go up and get. Ward shot.
Got to hit that one.
Won't go. Rebound. Offensive board for Day Davis. Taylor Day Davis in the paint. Spinning. Now kick out. Thought about 3 skip pass over on the opposite side. Taylor Day Davis for 3. Not there. Another offensive board by Danny.
Oh, my goodness. What a pass from Smith to Solis Ward.
Yeah, Smith got the rebound and then goes and finds Ward underneath.
She just dissected the defense with that pass.
Boy, she is on point with that. 7-point ball game. Under 4.5 to go, first quarter of play.
The Lady Cardinal passing has been on point thus far.
They are laser focused. That's way short. She'll call it a pass as Austin grabs it. Oh, travel there.
Parrish is trying to attack, to their credit. But to that Lady Cardinals' credit, there is nowhere to attack.
I was going to say, they have plenty to say about it here in the early going with a timeout on the floor. Trinity Valley leading at 11-4 when we come back right here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
No, do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your quarter pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest quarter pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Trinity Valley Community College, we provide more than just an education. we provide a place for students to connect and grow. We are the home of champions. We are TVCC.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
For the historic Cardinal Gym on this pink out day, balling for a cure. Lady Cardinals in command right now, 11-4. Back to you, Tim.
Thank you so much, Benny. Yeah, all Trinity Valley on the start of this one here with a little bit of a stoppage of play. They're trying to get a wardrobe malfunction dealt with. So with 4:05, you can't get away without saying that on Super Bowl weekend. You got to make that in the. And 4 minutes to go, first quarter play. Trinity Valley trying to attack here. MJ takes the ball, gets inside. Now going to retrack her steps. Oh, nice.
What a move. Oh, hit it. Got it.
Got a
One
lot
of the
of
best moves you'll ever see right there, Tim.
A lot of contact. She starts getting that to go, my goodness, you're looking at a complete dominant player.
No doubt about it.
Of course,
And it's been a while since we've had a dominant player inside for the Lady Cardinals that just could dominate a game.
No move. A 6'1" freshman out of Mobile, Alabama. At the stripe here with a chance to build on the 7-point lead. Does not connect there.
It gets back to layups and free throws like we talked about earlier.
Yeah, you got to get that confidence going there.
And that's what it is. They're just it's become something that they're conscious of.
Goes 1 for 2 there. Hitting about 50, well, exactly 50% coming into the year, 7 of 14, which is an astonishing number when you think about oh, nice block. Oh, that looked clean.
Well, okay.
7 of 14 on the year. You go back, she's down low in the paint and only been to the stripe 14 times. So that's
pretty crazy.
I know, that's crazy to me. Foul is going to be called on number 21, Malaysia Leigh Smith.
Autumn Sherman's checking into the contest for the first time today. A freshman out of Dallas, Texas. She played at South Grand Prairie High School.
Trying to listen. I'm sorry, Benny. You know me and my ADHD kicked in. I was trying to listen in a little bit there, but they have free throws coming with a stoppage of play. I think they're trying to talk over exactly what we're shooting here. I'd put just a little confusing here.
It is quite confusing.
Maybe we're talking lunch order, and if that's the case, I'm going to take the headset off for a minute and go get mine in out there, Vinny. Let's talk a little bit.
Well, they're going to talk it over a little bit more.
I think there was. So with a timeout on the floor, we're going to step away and let them figure it out. We'll come back with more right after this. Cardinals leading at 12-4 over Paris here on the Cardinals Sports Network.
At Trinity Valley Community College, we provide more than just an education. We provide a place for students to connect and grow. We are the home of champions. We are TVCC.
Are you looking for a school with a champion mindset? Look no further than Trinity Valley Community College, the home of champions. Become a part of a community where excellence is the norm. A school that provides nationally accredited programs, award-winning groups, vibrant life, and dedicated support. We are ready to start you on your path to success. Become a Cardinal champion today by applying at apply.tvcc.edu.
Howard's explanation here. Tim, what was the explanation?
So good job officiating, coming over and just telling us they had a foul on number 1 that was not in the book. So they got that clarified, and that was arisen for the stoppage of play.
Teams used to do that to you, did they not? They wanted to get you off the floor, so they put an extra foul on the book.
So first free throw is good. It's a 7-point ball game here.
You can run, but you can't hide, Tim.
It's hard to hit a moving target, but boy, you're doing a great job. I was wondering why my chair had wheels in it. It's still not helping. 3:33 to go, first period of play here on a Saturday afternoon in Athens, Texas. Glad to have you here as Trinity Valley is, boy, they've been red hot and started off really well again today.
Yeah, the passing's been on target. They miss them the close shots that we see them miss.
No move, spin move, hang, shoot, score.
You did not miss that, though.
Boy, that is a great shot. Gets a lot of contact, fights through it.
If that becomes a consistent part of your offense, then you've got something.
Absolutely. Shot hard and missed everything. Pulled down, taken by Ward. Ward on the drive. Ward weaving through traffic, dishes it off over to Glover. Foul as Kennedy was going up to shoot. I'll see if they call that on the floor or if she'll be going to the stripe. I believe she is.
Well, one thing about Kennedy is she is not shy. She will be very aggressive, and she will take the ball to the hoop.
Now Lancaster out of Glover out of Lancaster High School. I got them backwards. I'm off to rare form here today. Benny or Tom would probably say normal.
And we're speaking of Lady Cardinals missing games. We've seen Kennedy miss a couple of games here recently.
Yeah, it's good to see her back, getting back into shooting. Of course, Pouge was out for several games in a boot.
And still out tonight this afternoon.
Yeah, not part of the action.
And we saw her go for 36 one game this season.
Yeah, she's going 2 for 2 that time. Back to a 10-point advantage. Lady Cards leading inside 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. From Leon Spencer Court here in Athens, Texas. Good take, got inside, shot won't go. Fight for the loose ball.
The thing about the Lady Cardinals are, Tim, they make points hard. So you have to work for every dead shot you get, the opposition has to.
I was about to say, I mean, they're making it difficult to get into the rhythm of their offense, even getting a shot away. So when you do get that shot, they really got to connect because the D has been unstoppable. Now, I thought about it. Now going to go to Nomu on the top block. Nice move. Left it short. Should be Cardinal basketball. Last touch by the Lady Dragons.
Those are the shots that are going to be a backbreaker for the Lady Cardinals in a tight ball game sometime.
Yeah, she got there early. It looked like she regathered and double clutched. Now losing it on the inbound. So Lady Dragons tightening up the D there. They need it. They're trying to get within inside double digits. There's a blocking foul. 2 shots coming here. Foul is going to be called on number 2, Autumn Sherman.
Yeah, both she and Celise doubled down on the ball, and they caught Autumn with the foul.
First foul of the game for Autumn. Autumn Sherman out of Dallas South Grand Prairie High School. First one is good. And Lady Dragons, they got to get to the stripe, man. When you're having, like you said, the difficulties trying to get to the basket or get baskets fall, get to the line. Free throws are,
and they're shooting 67% for the season from the line.
2 for 2 on that trip. 2 minutes to go here in the first. As MJ brings it up the floor, going right side.
Brittany Christian's in her 3rd season as head coach at Paris.
Still 7 on the clock. Now they'll go. Getting inside. MJ behind the back. Pulls up. Shot is on point.
Nice job of creating space for herself.
My goodness, yeah. That is a move there that'll free a lot of points. Rebound is taken by Glover. Here come the Lady Cards. Ward. Oh, nice pass.
Beautiful.
No move on.
Celise Ward with what a pass.
Assist goes to Ward. The basket goes to Nomu Alazor. down in the paint. She's got 7 here with 1:05 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, she's a team leader.
Long three. Way off. MJ with a rebound. Quickly down the floor. Caught. And one opportunity. Not going to get it to go.
Oh, my goodness.
Coach with a long walk back down the bench, which gave me an opportunity to check out those shoes. Those are some high styling Pete.
Those are kicks.
Them kicks are kicking. It is.
See, I've learned that through the years. Those are called kicks.
I've learned. I was this years old when I learned. I was today years old when I learned. Shot on the way. Good for Celise.
She's got 5 now in the contest, averaging 8 for the season.
Celise steps to the line for her second free throw. Gets that to go. Shooting 77% on the season. She's got 2 for 2 on that trip. Under a minute to go here. Quickly down the floor and beat. Oh boy. Got all the way to the basket. That's not going to make Coach Ivy happy.
No.
Or maybe other things didn't make her happy on that.
But I mean, just about everything that Paris gets is coming from the free throw line.
Yeah. And then credit to number 3, Araya Ross. Hustling, getting back down and beating the Lady Cards back. Gets the first one to go. That'll give her 3 points here in the ball game. Two for 2 there, so 22-10.
12-point game. Lady Cardinals can't play for the final shot of the quarter.
Yeah, you've got going to be about I think 15-second difference. Glover goes all the way around, had it blocked. Nice job inside there by Anasia Wilcox.
Yeah, nice block. 6'3" sophomore for the Lady Dragons.
Wilcox, very physical player there. Looked like she had done all the hard lifting to get around her and was going to have a pretty clean look at it, but still Cardinal basketball. Lady Cards will inbound here with 31 seconds to go. 15 on the shot clock. MJ up top. Ward in the corner. Oh, nice hesitation. Back-to-back blocks and saved on the baseline.
Chance for the Lady Dragons.
Will they hold for the final? Looks like now they'll get into their offense. I don't know if they're going to hold for the final shot, though. Good screen up top. That is a nice bucket. Celise going to check the fillings in her teeth after that one. Wow.
10-point game.
Shot on the way at the buzzer and will not go. 22-12 at the end of the first. We're going to step away. We've got stats for you when we come back right after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Are you looking for a school with a champion mindset? Look no further than Trinity Valley Community College, the home of champions. Become a part of a community where excellence is the norm. A school that provides nationally accredited programs, award-winning groups, vibrant life, and dedicated support. We are ready to start you on your path to success. Become a Cardinal champion today by applying at apply.tvcc.edu.
Well, Lady Cardinals were up 11-4 at the media timeout and went outscored Paris 11-8 since then. So Paris finishes the quarter stronger. And Tim, Paris has to feel pretty good about that last about 50 seconds of that first quarter because they closed a 14-point deficit and knocked it down to 10.
Yeah, that was big because you know how it is. You know this team and what they're able to do in a short amount of time. You don't want to go down 14 early at the end of one. Still working on a couple of things here as scores grow. So while we got this chance, a couple of Lady Cards have shown up in a big way.
Yeah, Alazar has 7 for the Lady Cardinals, and Celeste Ward has 6. Lady Cardinals have had 5 players scored thus far. But I tell you, Serena Anukum is having a nice first quarter for the Lady Dragons.
Yeah, she's been really their big go-to. She's sitting there with 6 points right now. And then other than Fisher with 4, that's pretty much it. 10 of the 12 from 2 players.
Well, and if I'm not mistaken, 4 of those are come from the free throw line.
I was going to say, those free throws have been a lifesaver. Without them, Trinity Valley, now granted, some of those are earned, and some of them, they're not even getting to the basket because they're not able to get anything going inside. And Trinity Valley is making a statement early.
I almost like this about our officiating crew today. They're very conscientious. We're trying to figure out what's going on in the book. I've never seen an officiating crew spend so much time looking at the scorebook.
Well, they don't need my help, so I'm able to sit here and keep up with all the good things going. I would tell you one thing that jumps off the page at me is some of the moments Nomu has had already.
Yeah.
That last move that she had, took contact, let it fly, netted it. I mean, just beautiful.
Well, and the thing that jumps out at me about her game is the confidence with which she's playing now. We didn't see that at the start of the season, which you wouldn't expect to from a freshman.
No, and
now the game has slowed down.
It has slowed down, and I mentioned it. I don't know if it did a good job referencing it. Like even possession to possession, as the game goes along, she's getting even more confident. Sometimes that's week to week. It's almost minute to minute of game action. She's just turning it around in a big way. 10-point ball game here as we get ready for Trinity Valley's back in the next phase of the ball game here at the half. Our start of the second quarter. Kind of feels like halftime.
I got some advice with the officials. If you leave Robin alone, she's got the book, okay?
She's the dean in Region 14.
She's got the book.
You got it. It's all good.
Officials are giving Tim an explanation as to what's going on.
He gently told me, hey, do you got any white out on you? No, I'm kidding. He said, we're all good, which I can appreciate the explanation. They just wanted to clarify, and that took a little longer at the end of the first. But all good on both teams. Nice backdoor pass. Oh, a lot of contact on the base.
Number 1, great hustle by Malaysia Smith. And number 2, great pass by Malaysia Smith.
Yeah, eyeballs in the side of her head with that one. She drifts a laser beam over on that baseline. And Malaysia now at the free throw line. See if she can knock these down.
I think it's Taylor Day Davis at the free throw line.
Oh, I'm sorry. Taylor Day Davis missing on that first attempt. Get another crack at it here.
Who our buddy Tom dubbed the Little Rock Express on our last game when she had 16 points in the third quarter.
I feel like that's a great name for the Little Rock.
It's a great nickname, but she needs to, we take 16 points a quarter.
Goes 1 of 2 on that. Shooting 68% on the season at the stripe. Got a piece of that ball inside. The putback is good. Nice effort there from Valasia Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson did a great job of getting position underneath, and Lady Cardinals kind of went to sleep on the boards.
9-point ball game as they will get that inside. Taylor Day Davis kicks it back to MJ. MJ has a defender on skates out there. Moving back and forth, working rotation. 10 on the clock. Lets it fly with 5. Rattles out. Offensive rebound and taken away.
Yeah, Sherman did a great job of going down trying to crash the board, but couldn't get it, and now's a chance for Paris to cut into this Lady Cardinal lead that's 9 as we speak.
Making her work. Don't let her on the low block. Oh, use him lower in the boom, but man, Nomu is up for the task. Good drive.
Lady Cardinals are a little out sorts offensively right now, Tim, and that'll solve some problems right there.
Yeah, Malaysia going all the way to the bucket, finishing nicely.
We're just not seeing that ball distribution that we were seeing early on.
Yeah, that's a good point there, and they corrected there, getting to the bucket. Dribble drive, kick out for 3, not there, going inside. Thought about 3. Going to run into Nomu, will just grab it out of the air.
No moss, no moss.
That's exactly what I'm seeing. Good dribble drive, hanging, shooting, not finishing. Picked up Sherman. Lets it fly. Not there. Tapped around, kicked around, controlled on the sideline. Not a kick. That would have been illegal. 3. Baseline jumper won't go. Gets a rebound, a putback, and it's good. Count the basket for Taylor Day Davis.
I will make a prediction. Lady Cardinals will lead the nation in offensive rebounds.
I think you're on to something with that one, with a timeout on the floor. Media timeout with 7:39 to go. We'll step away. Cardinals trying to pull away right here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to. Find someone that'll die for you. 'Cause it's all that really matters in the end. It's love, love, Cause it's all that really matters in the end. Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you
I don't do this just to make a living. It's in our blood, really. I want to be the greatest.
Just repeated their NJCAA championship from a year ago. For a second straight year, they're the NJCAA co-ed champions.
So what you're telling me is I do right by buying into banners and hooks and all of the stuff that go into hanging a banner, because that's a good business right now. Nice steal. Here come the Lady Cardinals. Congratulations. And nice job inside, but not getting the roll, and plastered on the floor. Down goes Frazier.
Oh, you've been sitting on that one.
Man, I'm glad she's able to get up. Wow. Back to that cheer banner. My goodness, I don't want to overstate. They are
Back-to-back years.
I mean, they're the real deal for a
I don't do this
reason.
just
It's
to make a
so
living.
much fun.
It's in our blood,
to
really.
see up close
I want to
and
be the
personal.
Did you
greatest
see the
that's
score
ever
of
done
the
it.
semifinal match against Connor State?
No,
They won 120 to 19.5.
Wow.
That's dominating every.
You can't do it much better than that. I wasn't referring to that pass. Trying to draw the foul, and there's a whistle.
Yeah, it's a late whistle. I mean, I thought it was a foul, and I think the official was going to let it go, and then he just realized maybe we better call this.
Might ought to call that one. So with a little over 6:35 to go. This past Wednesday, I was in Kilgore for the men's game, and I ended up sitting over. I didn't know it was all the cheer stuff. I was just like, look at all this gear sitting here beside me. Let me go through it. Not kidding. But at halftime, I was talking to some of the cheerleaders, and just, the level of excellence and the way they carry themselves, and talking about getting ready, and man, just hats off to them.
And this squad that won the national championship for a second straight year today has been working on this routine since August, Coach Jackson told me.
Congratulations.
That's a long time to work on a routine.
You were ready to put it on display, and they did again today. 27-16, 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Trinity Valley holding on to an 11-point lead as Sherman pulls up for 3. Not there. Well, that looked like it was on the money, too. Just not getting it to roll.
It looked lined up. It sure did.
Lands long. So an 11-point ball game. Try to find an open player. Not going to find it with Taylor Day Davis. Now she runs over to MJ. MJ lets it fly. Count the basket.
MJ knows where to put it.
Assist to Taylor Day Davis. 2-pointer for MJ. She's now got 7.
29-16.
Well, I tell you what, they are going to be a dangerous team there, as you see Danny get a hand on it. But boy, they fought back and got an easy bucket on the other end.
Yeah, you can't. That's what you got to prevent against if you're the Lady Cardinals. But it is good to see Danny on the floor after her strong performance the other night in the second half.
Yeah, Danny goes 6'4". She's out of Houston.
Transferred from McNeese State.
Foul down low. They'll call that one on Anasia Wilcox.
Where, by the way, the national tournament will be held this year in Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Good point.
I think Danny would like to get back there and play in front of those folks.
You betcha. Yeah, that would be talk about a homecoming. We saw Buff had a pretty nice homecoming in Tyler a couple weeks ago.
She did, 21 points.
How about a great homecoming on the national stage?
And we haven't seen her today, and we haven't seen Heaven today.
3 on the way. Not this time. It's going to be pulled down by Wilcox.
But they either have to start hitting those or start getting the rebounds.
Yeah, I got to have it. Approaching 5 to go in the first half. That's a big transition. You stop them on one end and come back and convert. Makes it a 9-point game.
Paris is still playing with confidence. And the longer the underdog plays with that confidence, the better chance they've got.
Yeah, they're gonna feel good about themselves if they can continue this. As Hooten will check in momentarily. MJ, jump stop, out top, shot on the way, missed everything, and nothing to show for that trip.
Yeah, they're out of sorts on offense right now.
Yeah, Hooten's coming on. She'll come in for Danny. Valasila will.
This is kind of one of those rare games we've seen the Lady Cardinals struggle a little bit, Tim. You keep waiting for them to find that button that we always talk about they push, but we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you're on to something with that because usually, and part of it, credit to the Lady Dragons because there's been a couple of times when they kind of had them on the ropes and it felt like they had them tilting the other way.
At the 7:39 mark, the Lady Cardinals had 27-14, so they've been outscored 6-2 since then.
Yeah, that's especially in a low scoring game like this for the Lady Dragons. They will take that 6-2. They're going to try and convert even more here. Not the way they had in mind.
Yeah, this is one of those turnovers we talk about. You've got to convert into points, or it's just a number.
Absolutely. More stoppage of play here.
Well, we're gonna get it right.
At some point, you.
So that shot clock is not going to work out.
Now we're talking about the shot clock. Well.
So the shot clock.
Well, we knew for certain the Lady Cardinals had more than 9 seconds left in the shot clock. 29-20 with 4:26 left here in this first half of this Region 14 conference contest. Benny Rogers and Tim Howard with you. Our buddy Tom Sherm is doing on softball duty today. The Cardinal Sports Network will have the 4 p.m. Cardinal game versus Seminole State. The Cardinals are 5-0 on the season. They won 13-1 over Butler this morning at Drumville Field at Kane Park, and they'll play this afternoon at 4. That game may get started a little early. If you want to watch a little softball at some point today, remembering we will have the men's basketball game, you have to find the softball game on our YouTube channel. Tim, back to you.
Well, thank you, Benny. And I did get a little stoppage play clarification there. Robin was just sharing with me that they're having some issues with the actual board itself, the shot clock, not just the shot clock, but the game clock. So it is a work in progress. And this is, you can see the frustration of the Coach Christian over there. She's like, hey, what? So I'm not sure what the end result's going to be here at this point.
I don't either. But
I don't know that we've ever seen anything like this before.
No, we haven't. Yeah, but Coach Christian's got to feel pretty good about just being down 9 points, though, with 4:26 left in the first half.
Yeah, you would take that. You definitely would. Coach definitely trying to take this time to rest her players because they've had a pretty short bench over there.
They have, because here's something we haven't seen yet. Even though the Lady Cardinals were up 27-14, as I mentioned at the 7:39 mark, they haven't threatened to go on one of those runs yet.
Yeah.
And that has a lot to do with how Parrish is playing defense too. Yeah, they are attacking the ball.
Yeah, it's making it a different ball game here. So with the.
It's hard to get into a flow of a game when they have all these stoppages.
I was going to say the stoppage of play. And one of the things is they actually put the player up earlier with the foul, and that's where we kind of got it all started. Now they're going to reboot and try to hopefully get the kinks out.
That's kinda, I want to do that every day. Is kind of reboot. You know,
Well,
I get about 9 o'clock in my day, and I'm ready to reboot.
I would have 2 suggestions. Now, everyone knows I'm not the IT guy around here, the team of IT. But my suggestion is, if that doesn't work, you call the Fonz, which I know who. He's going to do that, like it's a jukebox. YouTube it, research it, and if that doesn't work, we're unplugging it. That's it.
Well, we have the scoreboard back, and everything seems to be in order. And
4:26 to go, first half.
Tim, why don't you explain what the QR code on the screen is? You understand QR codes better than I do.
So if I were to take my smartphone out right here, and I were to get, which is always smarter than me. I remember as a child, my mama would always say, Timmy, be smarter than your smartphone, which you're going to just scan it. We're going to scan it, and it takes me right to the link. I'm going to open the link. And
Tim just made a $1,000 donation, folks. So thank you, Tim Howard, for that.
So let's see if we can get that number up. This is Play for K. It'll put the money in the Trinity Valley basket. So
Right.
So, on behalf of Benny Rogers, yeah, absolutely. Please scan that right now and help us build that total up here. As it's a 9-point game with 4:26 left here in the first half, and Coach Heyer is over in the wings. He's looking at that clock. He's scratching his left eyebrow as he's like, that can affect a lot of things, when we start thinking about routines and rhythms and whatnot.
Oh, sure. And the flow of play has been disrupted a couple of times now. But the Lady Cardinals have got to find that offensive level they got to start the game. There's a good way to start it right there.
Well, why not, MJ? She says, let me take this all the way to just left at the top of the key, and Malaysia Jones finishes that.
And if they leave her uncovered like that, she's going to take that shot every time.
She almost, I could read her mind. Are you kidding me? There's a steal. She's like, you're going to give me an open shot? I'll finish. There's a miss inside and a foul. What's a foul coming here with 3:53 to go?
I'm not a big fan of keeping negative stats. I just never have been. But at some point, we may have to start keeping how many layups the Lady Cardinals miss.
Well, I'm not at this point able to count that high, Benny. It's been a work in progress, and it
continues.
Trying to go over the top, and that a little too far over the outstretched hands of Taylor Day Davis. Good hustle on the other end by Jackson. She'll take the basket and make it a 9-point advantage.
Lady Cardinals have got to find that spark. They're going to have to find it from within because Parrish is not going to give them anything today. It's quite obvious, not to this point anyway.
Yeah, they got to find the groove. Getting up to the basket, block, and a foul. I think it's going to be on the opposite player. Looked pretty clean from Jackson.
Yeah, there was going to be free throws all the way, though, because Malaysia really didn't have herself of an option to make that shot, but she was counting on the foul being called, and it was called.
Yeah, they get Jackson on the lower body. Up top was clean, but got her down low. So free throw opportunity.
Yeah, but now you've got to hit the free throws.
Malaysia gets that one to go.
She has 5 points now in the contest.
So Smith hitting 59% on the year right now, and gets that first one to go. Second one is good, 2 for 2 at the stripe. So 3:24 to go. It's an 11-point ball game here as Trinity Valley extends the lead. Little over 3 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Oh, good pass down low. But good close out there by Nyla Hooten. Shot on the way, not there. Jackson pulled it down, 3 cards around her. Getting it to fall.
Yeah, you can't give them that many scoring opportunities on one possession.
Yeah, that is not the way that they've designed it all week in practice. Here's Sherman over to Buff. Now here's a drive by Sherman. Sherman,
nice. Oh, my goodness.
Baseline bucket. From number 2, Autumn Sherman.
Her first points of the contest.
There's the steps there. Lost her balance, and
it was Tim Howard all the way.
it looked like I never left my seat. I know it looked like I put on a green jersey, but I never left my seat. 2:32.
Oh, I got to pick on Tim. I'm sorry, folks. Yeah.
Buffin is, boy, she's stepped into the game a few moments ago, and you know that. Think about that. I mean, you're inside 4 minutes to go. Oh, by the way, here comes Buff. She's 5'6" freshman out of Tyler, and she's a game changer.
And we've seen her make instant offense happen too.
Yeah, we'll see what she's able to do here. She's ready to go. Get her a ball. She's trying to groove. A giveaway. 15 on the shot clock. Still plenty of time. Kick out. 10 on the shot clock. Knocked away. Oh, gonna have to hurry now. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Tie-up situation. That'll be Lady Dragon basketball.
Yeah, that'll be a turnover. That's one of those situations, Tim, where sometimes it's okay to be selfish inside, and that was one pass too many probably that time.
You're right. That's one there that you go up, you got to look at it.
But if a player's going to err on the side of selfishness versus unselfishness, you got to pick your poison.
Absolutely. How about Nomu? I mean, she was able to put that shoe on without even bending over or grunting or anything like Benny Rogers would have.
It sounds like Tim's picking on me. That's just facts.
I've never seen him put on a pair of shoes in my life. But I'm just 2 minutes to go. First half of play. Lady Cardinals trying to build on an 11-point advantage. You're going to have to keep the defense.
Perry's trying to get within single digits at halftime, Tim.
That's it. Jackson's shot on the way, won't go. Pulled down. Here come the Lady Cards. MJ driving in the lane. Jump stop. Right hand, won't go. Well, I thought she was going to put on some kind of special, but nothing to show for it. Approaching 90 seconds. No move with a block. Here they come the other way. Sherman trying to get it out quickly to Taylor Day Davis. Goes strong. Basket off the left side. How about Taylor Day Davis?
I guarantee she's got 5 points in the contest.
That board is pretty evenly distributed up there right now.
And that's been the season for the Lady Cardinals, too.
Yeah, they're tough to defend or design a defense around because you never know. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Now,
5 on the shot clock. And an offensive foul call.
Offensive foul. Now, Benny, one thing that I just saw, because the big scoreboard is functioning correctly. It's the ones on top, the 30 seconds. So it shows 7.2 to go, where there's 53.7. So that's where the challenge is.
Yeah, that's confusing for a player too. You don't know what number to believe.
Now imagine if it's confusing for them, how confusing it'll be for me. Lady Cards can't hold for the final shot, but they will try and go 2 for 1.
Who needs to?
Good shot and bucket time there.
Halftime might be coming at a good time for the Lady Dragons.
I'm telling you, they're starting to run out of energy here. 15-point ball game. Shot is not there. They will get that 2 for 1.
Can play for the final shot.
Yes, indeed. 39-24.
Averaging about 80 points a game, so they're right on their average in the first half. Tim is poorly as they shot from inside.
Unbelievable. Last 10 seconds of the first half. Sherman up top to Taylor Day Davis. Shot won't go. And Nomu with the rebound. She's going to go draw a foul.
It's a takedown.
I was going to say a little wrestling, a little twister, anything else come to mind, pretzel making. She is okay. They both get up clean. That's the good news.
And 1.8 left in the half.
Well, that's got to be frustrating if you're wearing green. You almost got out of there, but then the foul. And don't miss the play there from Nomu to go and get that. What a great effort.
She's starting to do the little things as well, Tim. That's what we always talk about so much, is those players that do the little things add up the big things before it's over.
Absolutely. Final 2 seconds, 1.8 to be exact. So free throws coming for Nomu here. Alazor on the season is going to make that one to go. I mentioned she was 7 of 14 before today. She's now 9 of 16. That makes her 10 of 17. So improving even as we speak.
Yeah, she has 8 points on the game.
That one won't go. And oh, wow, that was so close. That was almost in. It's a 16-point ball game, 40-24, as the Cardinals outscore the Lady Dragons 18-12 in the second quarter.
Yeah, not a dominant quarter, but one in which you did extend the lead from that first quarter.
So we'll step away. We got the second half for you when we come back right after this. Trinity Valley basketball continuing. It's halftime with the Cardinals in control on the Cardinals Sports Network.
She's from Duncanville. We call her twin. She followed the big twin.
I don't think I've ever met her.
Oh yeah, we did her game. I mean, you may not have met her, but we did her game.
She played right here at 20. Fantastic sight.
At Trinity Valley Community College, we provide more than just an education. We provide a place for students to connect and grow. We are the home of champions. We are TVCC.
No one ever said you need to be sick to get better. That's why at Baylor Scott & White, we're innovating how people get well and stay that way. Where prevention might just be the prescription.
Way to work.
Teaching is on the treatment plan. And everyone is always on the same team. Yours. Baylor Scott & White Health, changing healthcare for the better.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
There's nothing quite like coming together over a fresh cooked meal. Face to face, burger to burger, solving the world's problems over fries. There's also nothing like solving the problems right in front of you, like baseball practice, swim team, and getting your family's meals just like they like it, all with a few taps on your phone. Yeah, good thing there's more than one way to solve the world's problems. Good thing there's Whataburger.
You know, they're not talking about you, just you all the time like they do rodeo athletes, you know. It's the Wright family, you know, the Wright brothers.
I don't really look at it as we're legendary, but it's kind of unreal. What we do and what we get to do, you know, the things we've done and hopefully continue to do, I guess you could say it is legendary.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Reach out, touch what was once just in your imagination.
You know, here at First State Bank, we're not just about opening accounts or getting loans. We're about community, whether that's sponsoring local events, donating to nonprofits, or volunteering hundreds of hours. It comes down to the fact that we're local money working for you, local people. For over 80 years, we've been helping Texans build their homes, their businesses, and their dreams. With 7 convenient locations, there's always a branch around the corner. So come say hi and get to know us. First State Bank, where community matters.
What you heard, it's what you hearing. It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen. X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out from stainless steel. Go hard getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make a mother wonder if you did it. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am.
At Trinity Valley Community College, we provide more than just an education. We provide a place for students to connect and grow. We are community driven by excellence, shaping the leaders of tomorrow. We are teachers. We are artists. We are welders. We are students. We are athletes. We are cardinals. We are the home of champions. We are TVCC.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott and White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott and White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
Region 14 conference contest. Lady Cardinals lead 40-24. They're up by 16. I'm Benny Rogers along with Tim Howard, my buddy of 11, partner for 11 years now.
It's hard to believe it's been that long. I mean, we love to dunk on each other and talk trash, but it's been a fast decade plus one.
Well, it really has. Think of the great basketball and the great players we've seen come through here during that period of time.
We got a chance to see one of those great lady cards from the 23. He came up and said hi at halftime.
Yeah, and it's always fun to see those young ladies as they come back. And, you know, this place means special to them, and they're just as special to us as this place was tried to be to them always.
And you try not to start naming names because then you got to name 48 names, and it's dangerous. So it's a slippery slope.
And you never know who's in the team that you didn't see. So you want to.
It's so great, so great to be able to remember some of those moments. And you know, this team, knock on wood, has some potential to do big things themselves.
It really does. And I was thinking about it. They're up by 16, and it doesn't feel like they dominated the first half, but yet they're still up by 16, and they've hit their season average for the first half of 40 points.
Yeah, this has got the makings of a national team run. And go ahead.
If they clean up the things that we've just nitpicked on, just clean up some of them.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think that's one of the little speed bumps that's got them a little bit off track. They're the red rain rising, if you will. I mean, they are rising. They were, 16, 18 in the polls a couple of weeks ago. 16.
You're right.
And that was laughable, if not criminal.
15 was not.
Yeah.
It was just a notch above that.
Yeah.
And 11 feels about right. I mean.
Yeah, so what I'm getting at is if they clean up those little things, and I think they've got a chance to be very dangerous come March.
Well, Tim, take us away in the second half, buddy.
Thank you, Benny Rogers. 40-24 as we get underway here in the third. Trinity Valley with possession. So they will only be using the shot clock above the goals. They're not putting the scoring panels on, is what I've noticed so far, Benny. I think that's kind of they've done some troubleshooting. Speaking of troubleshooting, I think Anasia just took a shot, and she's like, that was trouble. I don't like that taste in my mouth. She's fighting through it.
This whole game has had no flow to it.
No, it's been a tough one.
Nice move by the big girl.
Got up in. Well, she's so tough to defend too.
And Anasia Wilcox with the bucket for the Lady Dragons.
So it's now 40-26. MJ getting to the glass and finishing.
MJ with 11 now. She's the first Lady Cardinal in double digits. Well, typically they'll have 2 to 3 a game. Sometimes up as many as 4 to 5 a game, scoring double figures.
Yeah, and you talk about it real well there because they're so dangerous in so many areas.
Who did the little thing right there and got her hand in the passing lane? It's Alazar.
Gets the job done. Nomu Alazar there. And that doesn't always show up in the box score, you know. And that's one thing I think you got to be committed to as defense. Oh, nice move. And finishing with the dart.
I'm going to tell you right now, MJ has developed a little step-back jumper to clear space. That's indefensible, really.
It really is. And she's got the handles to do it. Yeah. I mean, she's going to be able to free herself any point, anytime. Almost through that one over in the front row.
Kind of a pivotal moment now for the Lady Dragons. That's been an offensive foul.
Getting there and getting planted. Great job.
Malaysia Smith is another one of those who does the little things that don't always show up in a box score.
I'm telling you, that's one of the things that's so fun about this.
And to be honest, if you were picking a team MVP at this point of the season, it might be Malaysia Smith. Just
Could
for
be.
the all-around game that she's played.
Could be. You're not going to get much argument from me on that because
I mean, MJ certainly has had a great season. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
And others have, but Malaysia's done. It's the complete package.
She's doing, like you said, those little things. MJ looks like she's in a little bit of trouble, but not enough. As they find the open spot, driving the layup, not there. Nomu takes it away. Pass off Solis. Finding an open player. Now Taylor Day Davis at the buzzer. Taylor Day Davis for 2.
Making the most of the shot clock.
I'm telling you what, man, she is counting that as it goes through.
Just like that, Tim, is a 20-point game. Just like that.
Man. Yeah, that's a backbreaker. They need this 3. Not going to get it. Solis looked like me on skates out there, fighting off the defender. Last time I was ice skating, either of the two. I'm fighting for my life. She was trying to keep the player away, negating the offensive board. Got the hand on it, couldn't quite control it.
Fight for your balance.
Well, let's just say everybody there was hoping that the ice would hold if I did hit the ground. Fight for it underneath. Clearing
out space.
Oh, my goodness. Whistle and the foul going to be on, I believe this will be on Ross.
Oh, my goodness. Taylor Day Davis just cleared out 3 players.
Yeah, she did. She is, man, she had position and
she did have that.
Cleared it out. 20-point ball game, 46-26. Solis pulls up. Solis delivers the mail nicely.
That was nice.
It's a 22-point ball game. Yeah, I think they've figured out the bugaboo with the scoreboard. If they work around the panels on the side, it seems to be working well. So,
by the way, have I mentioned that Solis has an FR by her name as well?
I knew that would get you fired up, man. That FR does not stand for fire up.
My gosh.
Here come the Cards on the push.
I was going to say a heck of a game.
Nicely done. Left-handed, finishing at the basket for number 21, Malaysia.
It's textbook Lady Cardinal basketball right now. Defense creating offense.
Yeah, Nomu getting it done, and that got it started out of the paint, and here they come. 2-point advantage is now 24.
The potential of this team is through the roof, Tim.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Now, you can't.
And that's why you said potential of this team, because of that moment right there. There will be some slips through the afternoon, but I said it earlier. They really are. They're holding all the cards. They control their own destiny. Drew foul should have been an N1 opportunity according to unmiked Coach Precious Ivy, but you couldn't tell there. I heard her clearly. N1. 52-28, 5:35. Buff about to check in, as will Autumn Sherman. So Lady Cards just keep coming. Got a foul up top. Solis. Her face says she didn't agree with the call. So
Precious didn't agree.
5:26 left here in the third.
Nice job by Taylor Day Davis and Malaysia Smith both coming to the bench. My gosh, what a start they gave the Lady Cardinals for this second half, Tim.
Yeah, as we came into the second half of play, it was
they opened on the 10-2
40-24. Now here you are, 52-28. That's an easy bucket there. Coming through nicely is Valea Jackson. Solis putting on a little dribbling expose.
She created space when there was none.
Buff going to draw the foul. Foul will be a blocking foul coming on number 2, Araya Ross.
Yeah, Buff has so much quickness that when she decides to go down that baseline off the dribble like that, she is hard to defend.
Danny Valicella checking into the ballgame. You're right. I mean, it's not an easy defense on them. Just so quick, so strong. Oh. MJ, a couple of jam fingers.
Yeah, she gave herself away with the jam fingers.
That's on that shooting hand.
Yeah, we don't
She's a lot younger than me, but that would have sidelined me for 6 weeks. I'm not just gonna. Cards in at the 5-minute mark, 52-30.
Yeah, the Parish has had back-to-back easy buckets though down their last 2 trips down the floor, and there's another one right there, Tim.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Danny did a great job of defending.
Yeah, holding the point down low. Point of attack. Whistle and. Oh boy, we have a. In case you're unaware, there is an issue with the clock.
Do not get out work, damn it.
Media timeout. It's time for a break.
So a media timeout going to be called here at 4:44 left. 52-30. And Benny Rogers' favorite promotion ever is going on now. Let's stay here and see if Benny can find his way into some Red Hots or peanut butter cups.
Here's what I'm coming to this contest. You got to know somebody.
Oh, it's not the Red Hots. It's Red Hots and T-shirts today. Special evidence. So, Benny, I would think that you would have all of the Red Hots. You know everybody, if that's the case. I hate to shoot down your theory, but I would think you would have a caseload of Red Hots.
I'm going to say this about Kurt Bucky.
Okay.
Kurt Bucky story. This brings him.
Right.
Remember the old crow's nest we used to have in the gym
of
up
course.
above the floor?
Oh, yes,
the
sir.
old press box.
Yes, I threw my back out 4 times trying to get up and down there.
When Kurt was coaching here, his youngest son was born.
Okay.
When the Lady Cardinal entered, when the Lady Cardinal starters were introduced, he had them take a cigar and hand it to a fan. He had one of the players when he introduced, and I was working at the Athletes Review at the time, crawl up the crow's nest and give me a cigar.
Oh my goodness, that's cool. That is the ultimate cool story right there.
Kurt knew, but he had great press.
He knew how to get the story out. That is, that's really neat. I love that. I had no idea. I'm glad you shared that. Now we know how that. There's no place too high, too far, too wide to go.
And how I got hooked on cigars.
Benny Rogers. It's all who you know. Shot on the way and will go. Rebound. Buff tried to go behind the back and lost it. And now the Dragons will take a shot. Poindexter trying to create. Forced that one up. Tapped around. Celise Ward comes down with it. Benny, the good news, the exciting thing, we still got another full ball game to go and the fourth quarter plus 4 minutes left here.
No doubt we got the Cardinals coming up against Angelina. Of course, the Cardinals coming up with a disappointing loss at Kilgore. Won't get back in the win column.
Shot on the way, Celise Ward. Boy, that you get another piece of the puzzle coming together here. She's got so much upside, and I've said it a few hundred times this year. I love the energy she plays with.
Oh, absolutely.
Just the game, the smile, the love of the game.
And all of a sudden, the Lady Cardinals have 3 players in double digits.
Yeah, they're starting to figure it out. I think it's because the panel doesn't show their points today, so they're like, I'm just going to keep scoring until they figure out that I'm not up there.
They'll total them up eventually.
That's right. They'll figure that out. Buff going with the left. She's tough. Creates, shoots, doesn't get it to go. Put back by Nomu, won't go.
I thought she's got a chance to be freshman of the year in this conference.
I think so. This is a strong conference. Good backdoor. Found her cutting, but could not finish as the Cards shut it down.
And she got a piece of that ball, too.
Yeah, she's all over the place. There's a drive from Autumn Sherman. Gives way to Danny. Danny off the glass, won't go.
I'm telling you that they're working on their offensive rebound totals. It's got to be it.
That's got to be it. Padding the old stat book. That's a frustrating moment there for Danny. She dropped her head a little bit, but you just got to keep plugging. You know, you got to just keep powering through, man.
Yeah, you're going to get that shot than not get that shot.
Yep, that's true. Inside 3 minutes to go left here in the third. Trinity Valley and Paris here in game 1 of a double dip here on the afternoon. It's ballin' for the Cure Day. Throws that one away.
We'll have the men coming up against Angelina at 4 p.m. And then also on the Cardinal Sports Network at 4 p.m., you'll have the undefeated Cardinal softball team, ranked number 9, currently headed well inside the top 10, I would think, next week.
Yeah, you would
taking on Seminole State at 4 p.m.
Yeah, Tom Sherman and Stephanie Ferris will have the call for you on that this afternoon. Well, it's just a fun place to be. So many good things happening here on the campus of Trinity Valley Community College and Cardinal Sports, and 104 different events happening on the Cardinal Sports Network this season. Now look at that move. Driving, gets fouled, going to the free throw line will be no move.
And, Tim, we got lucky that it was a good weather day because it would have looked like we kicked Tom out into the cold weather to a softball game otherwise.
Yeah, that is a tough one. You love to make fun of the fact that I became the abominable snowman one time last year.
It was fun to watch both Tim on camera.
Blue lips and high definition HD.
When Tim is cold, it's fun to watch.
I do remember that game that you were referring to. I finally thawed out 3 weeks later. 54-32, make it 55 as she converts there.
And for you folks in the Northeast, it was probably 35
I was going to say, it was, as some of my friends from up north that I talk to from time to time, they're like, man, this is like a beautiful summer day. What are you complaining about?
Coming up on the 2-minute mark here, Tim, in this third quarter.
Almost knocked away. Well, it's knocked away, but out of bounds. Taylor Day Davis with the quick hands.
I love the way the Lady Cardinals attack defensively. They see an opportunity to get a pass and they go after it. They're not passive like we have seen maybe the last couple of years somewhat.
You're right. It's like they're waiting to pounce and then dynamite fast, make you pay in a heartbeat. They got away with an extra step there. Shot on the way, won't go. Controlled on the baseline and great hustle. Shot at the buzzer, won't go. Buff knocked it away from Noma and eventually tracks it down. Here she comes up the track, a track star, weaving, looking and controlling in the corner. And they're going to get a foul here on Mackenzie Young, I do believe.
Yeah, Kennedy Glover did a great job. She had the defender pinned on her back, and she was ready to accept the pass.
That was great position there from Kennedy. Yeah, Mackenzie is like, what do you want to do? I got to jump on her back and try and ride her out of bounds here. So Glover will go to the free throw line. Chance to add to this 23-point lead.
Kennedy with 2 points in the game, both from the free throw line.
Nice soft touch there from the freshman.
Averaging 10.8 on the season.
Lancaster High School product. Gets that one to go. Extends the lead to a 25-point ball game here. Oh, move. Gets the rebound and now drives the floor. She's going hard into the stand.
We are seeing the emergence, okay? I'm telling you right now, I've seen this happen at this place before. We are seeing the emergence.
And Seminole State. And the last game today here on the Cardinal Sports Network. Joining me here is Stephanie Ferris. Stephanie, welcome, and give me some thoughts about this morning's game with Trinity Valley.
Hey, they had some hot bats this morning. It took just one pop of the opposing team putting one over the fence, and they shut them down, and the next time up, they went at it.
They did. They went to work putting up 13 runs and not giving up any more. No. Had some outstanding pitching from the Cardinal pitchers today.
And they had some great defense as well.
Yeah, they did. Had some really good defensive play as well.
Yeah, you can't get away with shutting somebody down with one run without a great defensive team.
And in the circle starting for the Cardinals pitching in this game against Seminole is number 77, Michaela Castillo. Mm-hmm. Michaela is a sophomore out of Mission, Texas. Look forward to seeing what she does. Cardinals with the win earlier today against Buck.
Hard with the left hand. That's a nice finish at the rim there by Serena Ennicum.
So what a game she's had for the Lady Dragons. She's been their most consistent performer.
Sherman on the drive. Good movement. Lady Cards goes up, shoots, and score the basket for Taylor Davis.
This team's got some pieces, Tim. I'm telling you right now, they've got some pieces to the puzzle.
They are fun to watch,
they are.
For sure. I mean, I'm thrilled with what I'm seeing. They've rattled off 18 in a row. This one here could very well. go 19, as that 3 will help stop the bleeding for a little bit. Oh, good crossover. 20 on the shot clock. Buff spins, shoots, hangs, and doesn't get it to fall. That one, I want to say, was 90% down and just jumped out like Jack in the box.
Oh!
Buffing. Oh, man. Buff had a little extra something. She was like, I just lost 2 points, and she came strong with that one.
Yeah.
I think they got her on the come down, but boy, she swatted that with some authority, didn't she?
She made great contact with the ball, but it's the other parts of the body that she made contact with that got her in trouble.
Yeah, she's still a little frustrated over that previous shot about 10 seconds earlier on the other end.
Lady Cardinals have scored 20 in this quarter. They were up 40-24 at halftime.
Shania Fisher at the stripe gets the first one.
But they have missed some shots inside, and we've seen some free throws go awry as well. So there was a chance for at least probably a 68-point quarter, I would guess, something like that. Not a 68-point quarter. They have 68 points at the end of this quarter.
Second one on the way is good.
If they had a 68-point quarter, we'd be talking about.
I was going to say, if you do the numbers on that, good drive all the way down. A foul going to the floor hard is Autumn Sherman. She's hops back up. Tougher than boot leather after that one, man. Great job to escape injury on that.
Autumn goes to the free throw line with 4 points.
Doesn't get it together. So Autumn will regather herself. Missed them both.
Though they still leave too many points out of the books, I'll put it that way.
I'm going to say it like this, as this is how the quarter ends. Buff with a swat doesn't actually count. I think that was those 2 free throws. I think she's still smarting a little bit from that hard foul. But nonetheless, it's 60-39 as we go to the fourth. All Trinity Valley right here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
I don't do this just to make it work. It's in our blood, really. I want to be the greatest that's ever done it. I'm hungry for bronc riding, you know. I love it. And I couldn't imagine doing anything else.
What you heard, it's what you hearing. It's what you hearing. Listen, it's what you hearing. Listen, it's what you hearing. Listen. X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out from stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the mother wonder if you did it. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am.
Historic Cardinal Gym. It's all Lady Cardinals 60-39. Tim, the Cardinals are on their way to winning for a 19th straight time, which would surpass the previous long win streak of recent years of 18 straight to finish the 19-20 season. And it would be the second longest since winning the final 25 games of the 13th season when they won an NJCAA championship.
A lot riding on this one, and it's well-deserved. This team is still coming into their own. Thank you, Benny Rogers. I am Tim Howard as we get underway in the fourth.
Now, I will say this for folks just joining in. Yes, I realize in the 13-14 season, the Lady Cardinals won the final 29 games of the season. I'm saying the longest since the 13th
Since that, yeah. And you mentioned in the pregame, of course, back in the Bud Kids days.
Oh, well, I don't know. I had to go to the record books.
It was not uncommon for them to go on these crazy long runs.
And at one point, the Lady Cardinals had an 88-game home win streak going.
I do remember, boy.
That ended on a forfeit.
I was going to say, that little asterisk at the trivia question.
That sucker was about to go for a long time.
Yes, it was, because they were still a mighty tough squad. Lady Cards up here early in the fourth, 62-39. Paris trying to get something in the paint.
Great job of Kennedy Glover of stepping over and holding her ground there and forcing the pass off the shot.
think they'll whistle this one. It's going to be on Buff. As Danny was holding her ground too, and I thought they might get, no, it was the little sneaky one on the inside. They got Buff over there on the, she kind of looked back with a big smile over here like they got me. Not sure if that was a smile of they got me or a smile like, are you serious? But definitely a lot of smiling.
Either way.
Either way. She's got a great smile. 9:26 to go in this one. Free throw number 1 is good. Countdown for Wilcox.
Lady Cardinals next week, Tim, will be on the road Wednesday going to Kilgore for a 5:30 start, and that'll be a huge game. Kilgore is just a couple of games back in the loss column along with Glenn.
Yeah, they really will need that one. Lane violation here.
Of course, Lady Cardinals dominated Kilgore the first time around, but we know that Kilgore's going to play a much better game this second time around.
Yeah, that'll be
on their home floor.
They're at Masters Gymnasium. Takes advantage. Took every spare piece of that rim to make it happen, but gets that lane violation to pay off.
And oh, by the way, it gets better. Next Saturday here at Cardinal Gym, Glenn comes to town.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's right there. Going to be a fun one to watch. We'll have it for you right here on the Cardinal Sports Network. Knocked away. Here come the Dragons. Lady Dragons on the push. Speaking of pushing, it's getting crowded inside.
It's a 21-point game. The Lady Cardinals want them to be finished strong now.
Yeah, you talk about it. Do such a good job drawing up. It's so important to end, especially at this point in the season. You want to have a quarter start to finish kind of game, right? You
absolutely.
Dips.
And Precious can't like seeing the fact that Anasia Wilcox kind of bullied her way down below like there for that easy bucket.
Yeah, Coach Ivy says we're going to take a timeout, and we'll talk it over here during the media timeout. With 8:37 to go, it's 62-43 on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your quarter pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest quarter pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Trinity Valley Community College, we provide more than just an education. We provide a place for students to connect and grow. We are the home of champions. We are TVCC.
Not what they drew up in the timeout there. Hey, let's look crisp. Finish strong.
You got to finish strong because you don't want it to be an ugly, sloppy game, the final 8:37, when it gets about 12 or 13 points by the end of the game, when it wasn't that type of contest.
Yeah, you're going on the road to Kilgore, who's just a couple of games behind you in the conference standings on Wednesday. You want to go in with a lot of energy, a lot of confidence. Shot there, not gonna fall. Offensive rebound, a good pass down low, and a finish. We've seen that from Valea Jackson.
Yeah, the Lady Cardinals can't make it just be one of those games where they stand around and watch the end of this game, because I mean there's still plenty of time left, and Kilgore can put a stress level up, raise the stress level before this is over with.
17-point game. Buffin off the glass. We've seen her do it a couple of times this year.
Yeah.
And she gets that one to fall, and a injury.
That's her first points of the contest. Is number 33. Fisher is shaking up for the Lady Dragons.
Yeah.
MJ checks back into the game. Her first appearance since she appeared to have jammed her finger there a few minutes ago.
Yeah, she's back on the scene here with
But you need to get MJ in to be the kind of the calming force of your offense, get it settled back down, and let's finish this thing the right way.
She definitely carries that responsibility. Wears it well. Hooten with a block. Oh, that's beautiful. Nyla Hooten.
Well, she held her ground and did a great job of getting her arms in the right position, and she sure did, Tim.
Did a great job. Kept her feet, kept her position. Still a 19-point ball game. Good baseline drive. A little misdirection, but doesn't finish. Anaya inside. Doesn't get that one to fall. Now tangled up.
Gonna get a travel.
A travel. As a couple of Lady Dragons hit the floor. Everybody's up under their own power. Do want to mention the QR code. That's up from time to time. The broadcast between today and the men's game. Fight down low, taken. Well done there by Glover. Chance to scan that. It'll take you directly to the site. You can make a donation here on Balling for the Cure. Easy bucket in the paint. And you want to mention again, all of that money will go for our representative
fund, the fight against breast cancer. Yes, Tim, of course.
Back down low they go. Buff up top. Left wing. Surveys. Nice crossover. Her shot trying to go off the glass again. Not this time. Glover with the rebound. And one opportunity.
Little scoop to do.
Kennedy Glover, strong rebound and a finish at the basket. With the shot, rather. She's going to the free throw line for the and one opportunity.
Asia Wilcox returning for the Lady Dragons. At the line for the Lady Cardinals.
A chance to put it back up to a 20-point lead. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left. Rattles at home.
Kennedy's now got 9 in the contest. She and Taylor Day Davis are knocking on the door at double digits.
They got a timeout on the floor as Lady Cards had a substitution going on, and
Celeste Ward checks in for Autumn Sherman.
They gave him the ball and started before everybody had gotten set. That buzzer sounded. They called the player on, but nobody really exited. 3 on the way. It won't go. Rebound by Glover.
It was all Glover all the time underneath that one.
She had established herself in the paint. MJ finds Celeste over in the corner. MJ thought about that 3. Still plenty of time on the clock. Look at that move. Baseline won't go. I thought she was going to have a highlight reel moment there. That was a good move to free herself, but the shot would not cooperate.
Everything worked except the shot.
Story of my life, except the everything worked part. Shot on the way, good. That's an easy bucket there for Mackenzie Young. Dragons, Lady Dragons still fighting.
18-point game, 5:38 and change left.
Hooten knocked away. Celeste had it taken away. Now there's the drive and finish.
If I'm P, I get a timeout here and we reset things and refocus and make sure that everybody understands we're not going to finish this way.
Yeah, she is way down there on the other end of that bench on the baseline.
Not listening to me. Not listening to me is what you're saying.
I think she's trying to have a moment to herself to not. There's a shot on the way. Buff shot won't go. Hooten with the rebound. Nyla, 3 on the other side. Not there from the baseline. Cards beat the Lady Dragons back down the floor. All 5 there. And Hooten, late whistle. 4:54 to go.
16-point game.
Got to put this thing away. Not that it hasn't been put away, but you're not looking sharp. And this media timeout is not going to be the most pleasant one for the Lady Cards.
We need to step away real quick.
Let's do that.
Open mics, folks.
16-point ball game. TVCC in Paris here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
No, do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your quarter pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest quarter pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Trinity Valley Community College, we provide more than just an education. We provide a place for students to connect and grow. We are the home of champions. We are TVCC.
team. And we talked a little bit about it in the break there, that we haven't seen a game like this where
we really haven't. Not that that's going to make it any easier for Precious to accept, and because you obviously want to just get out here to win, but you don't want to just escape at home in a game that you were up 26 points at one point.
Good point. Going to the stripe, knocking them down. It's a 14-point ball game, 67-53, inside 5 minutes to go. So I think you'll see that focus come back. Good, strong move. Left hand off the glass. Nice finish at the basket for Kennedy Glover.
She's now in double digits. The Lady Cardinals have 5 players in double digits.
Yeah, Kennedy looked like she was on a mission with that. Here's Buff on the steal. Buffing with the left. Finishing at the basket. Nice job. Back-to-back trips for the Lady Cards.
See how that changes the whole complexion of your way you look at things, though, Tim? It's at 18 now.
Yeah, great stuff here defensively as they're creating offensively off the D. Thought about a 3. Lost the handles. Here come the Cards again. Out quickly, out front to Davis. Taylor Davis right hand. It's good. That'll probably get a whistle and a timeout. It does. It's a 20-point ball game with 4:03 to go. Benny?
Let's keep it here, Tim. And now the Lady Cardinals have 6 players in double digits. And at the start of the second half, we talked about they finally got 1 in double digits. Now they've got 6.
Yeah, they have continued to create and distribute. You know, they're getting the ball moved around, finding a way to keep people into the flow of action. And that's the thing. You can't take away just one player on any given night.
Think about how big next week is for the Lady Cardinals, okay? You got at Kilgore on Wednesday.
Right.
Of course, yes, that's a team that you dominated the first time around here. But then you got a real quick turnaround game against Glenn here next Saturday.
Yeah.
That's a big week. You get through next week and with a couple of wins, you're in really good shape.
Yeah, because you're in Region 14, you've got a two-game lead. Now, I know it's a game and a half, technically, 6-0 versus 5-2, but that usually is going to equal out in the end. 73-53 here with 4:03 to go. You start really feeling good about things. And I anticipate them to continue to move up the polls here. Not that that matters, but it does matter to me.
Well, I mean, we found out last year it does matter because if there's a lot of upsets in front of you, it pushes you down if you're at that 14 or 15
the outside
spot.
looking in. Yeah, this is a team that felt that last year and wasn't able to get to the big tournament.
And you're talking about a team that had been to 17 straight national tournaments, won its league by 2 full games, and won 25 games and only lost 5. And there really wasn't a bad loss in any of that. And they found a reason not to include you at the national tournament. So, yes, rankings do matter.
It's a little salty. They definitely do. They definitely do. Left a lot of salty flavor in the mouth, too. And I think that you won't have to worry about that this year.
I think not at this rate anyway.
20-point ball game, 3:40 to go.
But it's nice to see that Precious could use that media timeout, push the button, and get her kids refocused. And you see what happened was 3 straight turnovers and 6 straight points.
Taylor Davis with a rebound gives way to MJ. MJ driving all the way up, got fouled, and not going to get that one to fall. Boy, she took a shot to the chops.
Yeah, what a different team they are with her on the floor. What the calming effect she has for this bunch.
She's something. She's so special. And getting to the free throw line here. Yeah, it's almost, I don't know, is it a Vicks vapor rub? I mean, it's just calming and all is right with the world.
Soothing.
Soothing's a beautiful word. Very well. 20-point ball game, trying to add to it with 3:31 to go.
Tim and I are creative word to make our argument, folks.
Well, they're at 74. Benny coming in here on the year, averaging 71 a game, 71.8. So gets that one to fall.
15 points now for MJ.
MJ will take a seat.
She leads the Lady Cardinals.
3.5 to go in this one. We got the men coming up here. That will start at about 4:30
with the stuff.
Boy, that is fun to watch.
And that's just a case there of Anakin just getting her shot blocked, and then out of frustration comes down and gets a foul at midcourt.
Yeah, it does come up with a frustration foul. That's her 4th foul of the afternoon. So it'll be Leigh Smith inbounding to Sherman. Glover Free throw. Line shot won't go. Rebound taken by Sherman.
What a nice rebound that was by Davis. Davis.
3 on the way for number 3. Count that for Khalees Buffin.
Just the first 3-pointer, second 3-pointer by the Lady Cardinals today.
Wow.
MJ has the other in the first quarter.
That's huge when you think about it. 78 points and doing it all on the 2-pointers, basically.
The Lady Cardinals are averaging 79.8, so they're right knocking at the door of their average. And they have left a lot of points out on the floor today, folks, with missed layups and some free throws. Which, I mean, now every team's going to do that, but at some point, those dadgum things become magnified.
Down on the low block. Gets up Davis now. Glover sizing her up. Draws a foul and one as she finishes on the low block. Gets the foul there from Malaysia Jackson.
I'm telling you, the last couple of years we've been able to say the Lady Cardinals have been missing maybe the presence of players inside. They are no longer missing the presence of players inside from what we've seen today in this season.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. They are really stepping up and anchoring that block for the Lady Cards.
Lady Cardinals have now scored 20 points in this quarter, so right now their line by their quarter by quarter scoring is 22, 18, 20, 20.
Man, one more time on that.
22, 18, 20, 20.
22, 18, 20, 20. Add to another one, that free throw there.
14 points now for Kennedy.
Kennedy Glover making things happen.
And she made things happen there. She made the player change her shot. You're going to wind up getting points off of it anyway, but not from the initial shot anyway.
Great job down in the paint, though, to force that second effort. 2:05 to go left in this one here. It's been decided just by how much is the question. Very athletic move there. Buff for 3, not there. The rebound, offensive glass, and a left hand count it for number 21. Malaysia Lace Smith lays it off the glass.
Oh, my goodness. She just comes out of nowhere. She does the little things when everybody's forgotten about her and results in points.
Almost got the steal there. Fights around that screen. Down low, they get it back out. Baseline jumper with 90 seconds left in that.
She's got a nice little shot. She's had a good day for the Lady Dragons.
Serena Anakim Buff all the way to the glass. Can't get it to fall. Gets her own rebound. Spin move. Free throw shot for 2. About a foot behind that stripe and putting it down. Taylor Day Davis. They put it out in front of her, and Malaysia Lace Smith says, hey, I don't know if you've heard Benny Rogers talk about me, but you don't do that. Swatted it away.
I said, who?
No, ironically, she goes, I've been wanting that guy's autograph for a long time. You think you can?
Yeah.
Inside a minute to go here. The Cards getting very close to 19 straight. That one won't go. Good position.
Autumn Sherman out of nowhere.
They will be ready to dribble it as close to out as possible here.
They can't quite do that here. May choose to, but they shouldn't do it.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to dribble it out, but they may just take a shot late in the clock. Buff inside. Shot on the way. That is a tough move and a great finish by number 3. Buff Buffin.
Goodness. Oh, 30-point game, folks.
Wow.
What a finish from Precious Ivy's squad after the media timeout.
Yeah, it got down to 14 at one point. And then they made a huge run again.
Now they can dribble it out.
And that's how it'll end. 87-57. Trinity Valley. Big time win this afternoon over Paris. And the Lady Dragons come up short. Lady Cardinals now 20-2, 7-0 in conference play.
Yeah, Lady Cardinals scored 27 points in that last quarter, outscoring Paris 27-18 to win 87-57 for a 19th straight victory. They improved to 20-2 overall, 7-0 in conference play. They are without question the leading team in Region 14 conference. Got a two-game lead. Got a big week coming up next week as they take on Kilgore and Glenn. But we're going to get Precious Ivy's thoughts here in just momentarily. Tim's going to get her mic'd up, and we will have Precious join us there.
Yeah, what a game for Lady Cards all the way around.
Paris drops to 11-11 overall, 3-4 in conference play.
Yeah, beautiful job this afternoon. Now is there 20-2 on the year, 7-0 in conference play. And how about this afternoon, Benny? We'll let you take it away.
It's a great win for Precious Ivy and the Lady Cardinals. They won for a 19th straight time. Folks, I did not have a conversation with Precious before the game today, so I cannot get called out for anything I've said or haven't said. So, but Precious, one thing I did want to start on is the play of Noma Alazar.
Yes.
We are watching a young lady grow up before our very eyes, are we not?
We are. That kid, she's getting better every day. She's taking the licking and she's keeping on kicking. And that's what's making her progress into being what I knew she could be.
And you see her moves and that she's making them with such confidence now. She's not afraid to try things because the game is slowed down for her.
Absolutely.
Our crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich can make you feel a lot of things.
And so that she can build just some more knowledge, honestly. The kid's only been playing ball since her 8th or 9th grade year. So in my opinion, she's behind the spectrum when it comes to that. So we've had to pour into her a little more.
And I told Tim that media timeout came at the perfect time in the fourth quarter because the team was getting a little bit sloppy, kind of watching the game go by. You kind of refocused them, and they finished on such a surge there to win by 30 points.
Absolutely. And if the media didn't come, I was about to burn one because it was getting sloppy, it was getting slow, and I wasn't liking the results that we were getting. But like you said, as soon as the timeout was over, we popped back into it, and it was beginning to be like a 15-point game, and before I knew it was back to 20. And so ended up being a 30-point win, which I still feel like Paris played a better game than what the score says because they kept us on our toes. And we know that this second round of conference is going to be probably harder than the first round.
No doubt.
Sure.
Coach, the Lady Cards, I mean, you're playing with not even really the full deck of cards, but you can't rely on one player.
Absolutely
I mean, to shut y'all down. If they try to take one player away, they can't do it. They're 3, 4, 5, 6. You never know what night who's going to show up and go out. How scary is that to try to shut y'all down? I mean, if you're trying to defend you, it's not an easy task.
It's not, and like you said, it's because we have so many options that we can go to, and I think that's what's pulling us through this Region 14 conference.
Yeah.
Because as you know, we call it the mighty Region 14 for a reason, but if we can stay as balanced as we have been, then I think we have a really good chance to win the league and then go into the regional tournament and make a run as well.
Pete, we haven't talked about MJ much lately, and she's certainly been a consistent player for the entire season. But when she's off the floor versus when she's on the floor, she has such a calming, soothing effect for this team.
Absolutely. She's actually been staying very poised for us, no matter if the storm is smooth or if it's rocky. And I think that's been something that has helped us with Jalea being out. Jalea going out early. I'm going to be honest, I was a bit nervous for our point guard play simply because MJ hadn't been around very long. You know, we got her a little late. But she's come in and stepped into that role, and I think an even bigger role than she would have taken if Jalea was still in. And I think just her knowing that I'm confident in her and her abilities makes her play harder. It makes her pretty smooth, if you ask me. Every time I talk to a coach in our conference, they're like, that number 24, that number 24. And honestly, like you said, she's been so consistent, we don't talk about her as much, but she's definitely a key piece to our puzzle.
Well, we got this one out of the way. Now we got to look ahead to next week, and it's a huge week for the Lady Cardinals at Kilgore on Wednesday, which I don't think we can expect a 74-34.
Absolutely not. Kilgore, I honestly didn't expect it the first time. I always expect to win because I know what I pour into our team, but I definitely didn't expect to win like that, so I don't expect to win like that on Wednesday. I know it's going to be a hard-fought battle anytime you go down to Kilgore. Whether it's basketball, softball, volleyball, jacks, ping pong, whatever it is, I know it's going to be a battle. So we'll definitely rest tonight, rest tomorrow, and gear back up on Monday to get ready for the dog fight.
And then, by the way, blend here next Saturday.
Blend here next Saturday on Valentine's Day. Bring your sweetheart, but be ready to cheer. Tell sweetheart you cheering today. So don't wear your good lipstick and your makeup. Be ready for war.
Coach, look right there on my notes. February is the month of love. What's not to love about the Lady Cards,
absolutely,
man? Congratulations.
I want to say thank you to everybody that came out to support the Ballin' for a Cure. I think it's a great foundation that's helping many, many people. We have so many people that are close and dear to our heart just here on campus and in our community that I really appreciate everybody for coming out. And if you haven't donated back home, please do so. It is not coming to the program, but it is going to a bigger cause, bigger than basketball.
Great presentation at halftime today. That was really
Thank you so
cool.
much. Those two women, especially Miss Sharman, she does so much behind-the-scene works for athletics. It's like we're her kids, and she's Mama Bear, and she'll go off into war for any of us. And then Miss Kim, as everybody knows, is one of our biggest supporters. She's been probably one of the most friendliest, most helping hands that I've been able to call on since I've become the coach here. And we have so many more. We have Coach Wynn, our softball coach, Don Bratton. I'm sure I'm missing somebody, and forgive me if I'm missing somebody, but we just, like I said, we have so many people that are dear and close to our heart. One of my managers, his mom, she's a survivor. We have Coco, a former Lady Car. Her mom passed away from it. So, I mean,
Well,
again,
I lost my mom 10 years ago to breast cancer.
I didn't even know that,
Yeah.
Mr. Benny's mom. So exactly. So I just, like I said, I'm glad we can help a good cause that's going to help many people be able to do things that we wouldn't be able to do with the advancement of medicine.
QR code right there. If I place it right there, I could cover the bald spot. But definitely get on and show your love and show your support.
Well, P, thanks for dropping by. Good luck Wednesday night, and we'll see you here next Saturday.
Thank you again. Thank you, Cardinal Sports Network, and thank you to you guys. Go Cards.
Appreciate you, Coach.
That's Coach Precious Ivy. Lady Cardinals, an 87-57 winner to improve to 20-2 overall, 7-0 in conference play. They've won for a 19th straight time. Hottest team in the nation, folks. If you haven't seen them play, you got to get out and see them play. For Tim, the CSNN crew, I'm Benny. We'll be back for the men's game here in about 20 minutes. Thanks for joining us, folks.